Devil's Night is upon us again. Oh, we throw a little party, start a bunch of fires, make a little profit.
Y'all saw me hoes, they want this dick. You sacrifice, I cut your skin. That pussy drip. XOXO, no fuck you, bitch. I cry, you die, you choke, I spit. Burning down the city, bitch. That's 616, that's 616.
When the wind blow now, bitch, don't make a sound. At the front mansion, it's about to go down. With the candles on the ground, and fuck me up now. In the shadow, people here, and there's crows all around.
Whoa, 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 do you got your eyes closed? 7 red candles, now she's taking off her clothes. Midnight strikes and my skin is turning cold. Knocked 3 times, that's a sacrifice, so whoa, 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 do you got your eyes closed? 7 red candles, now she's taking off her clothes. Midnight strikes and my skin is turning cold. Knocked 3 times, that's a sacrifice, so
Devil's Night, bitch, in the car.
Devil's Night, bitch, in the car.
I'ma drink your blood, cause I want to.
I'ma drink your blood, cause I want you.
Tell me, baby, if you want to.
Tell me, baby, if you want to.
Devil's Night, bitch, in the car.
Devil's Night, bitch, in the car.
Devil's Night, that's the annual pre-Halloween arson spree. Last year, 281 blazes were reported.
In 2006, the city of Saginaw, Michigan was set ablaze with over
Cyrax wins.
Good bloody afternoon, everybody. I know it was just a random today. I'll do better tomorrow. I promise. I will do a different one. Each day, it's different. Goodbye. So, what's going on? How is everyone? Aw. Oh, why you're out, Pink, but I. With a headache, the music sounds in my head. I'm so sorry, Susan. So, listen. All right. There's been a lot of he said, she said going on as of recently. And, I did some time to think. I did some time to, just really, really think. And I see that I'm good. Oh, I'm all right. I hope everybody's good. And, I see there's a lot of bad blood between Fred and Andy. And I understand family's family. I get it. You're not always, on the same page with family. There's nothing wrong with that. I understand that. But my question is, what's up, everybody? Welcome, 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 welcome all. My question is, why is there so much haterade between Fred and Andy? Y'all share the same blood. Y'all are kin. So why so much blood? Could it be because Andy was left more property than you? Hmm? Could that be it? Could it be that you got nothing better to do than talk shit? What's up, Adrienne? Is that what it is? Because this isn't getting this anybody anywhere at all. You're just putting more drama speculation and bullshit out there. But why? Why? That's what I want to know. I want to know why is your grudge against your own kin that deep to where you got to try to throw them under a bus for something they most likely have nothing to do with? Yo, what's up, Connie? What's up, everybody? Welcome in. So, is that what's going on? Is that your grudge with your own cousin is so deep? Been great, so peaceful lately. I agree. It, that you're trying to implicate this man in something jealousy? Maybe. That's a good one. Maybe. Why not? There you go. Sorry, my mouse is a little finicky today. So, why? Ziggy wants everyone to point fingers at Andy and leave Fred alone. Well, there ain't much I could do about all that. Maybe, maybe, if Fred kept his godforsaken bloody mouth shut from the word jump and didn't involve himself in something he has nothing to, didn't involve himself in something that he wasn't involved in to begin with, people wouldn't be looking at him. I mean, Fred did go to jail. Andy didn't. Could that be another reason? Because Fred got caught and Andy didn't? Is that the problem? Is that what I'm seeing here? Is that jealousy that Fred went to jail and Andy didn't? That's the problem. I don't know. I don't. But it'll all come to light soon enough. See, we're going to sit here. We're going to talk about Mr. Fred Hill and his lovely statements. We're going to talk about his lovely. We're going to talk about all of them. Okay. We're going to talk about Fred's bullshit. We're going to talk about Allison's bullshit. We're going to talk about Andy B's bullshit. What, child? Did you ask Uncle Evan? I started. Take it. Go that way. Thank you. Afternoon, everyone. Hold on. I started a new channel. Content to. It's under Evan. Just shut up and go, Caitlin. Uh, all right. I'll have to take a look. Who the hell are you? Why would I give you a ranch if I don't know who you are? Evan's new. Now go, please. Thank you. Holy, me and this mouse are gonna fight today, y'all. Give me 1 minute. But no, we gonna talk about all of it because you see, I keep saying it's coming. I keep saying that the time is coming. That it's gonna go to cold case, and you all take it all out of whack and out of proportion. Because Summer's case will because I'm hoping that Summer's case will go to cold case. And you all are saying all everywhere, oh, Andrew must have something to hide. Horrible. Okay. I don't even know because I didn't even remember you having one. I don't remember much. But No, what was I saying? Now I say the sooner the case goes to cold case, the better. Everybody's out there saying, "Oh well, Hiltz has something to hide. Hiltz has something to hide." No, you all are looking at it at the aren't looking at it in the proper light, as I should say. Okay, and my proper light, well, the proper light is the sooner it goes to cold case, the sooner a lot of the details involving the interviews of the case, the all of it will become public knowledge, will become accessible to said public. So, the sooner it goes to cold case or is solved, the sooner the rest of us can get the paperwork for the who said what at the interviews, who did what for the investigation, this, that, and everything else. So, yes, is it a good thing that it goes to cold case? Partially. Is it a bad thing it goes to cold case? Partially. See, there's both sides to the coin. Okay? The sooner if it goes to cold case, that means it's really fucked up. And if it if it goes like I was saying, if it goes cold case, it's really fucked up. Especially after all this time. I need a cigarette. Okay? And all of us out there trying to find this little one. But some of the details will go to public knowledge. What do you say? Oh well, I could have told you that. So go on. I'm doing a live. Put mom's pizza cutter away. It's not a toy. So what? I don't care. Go. Have fun. Be a child. But like I was saying, I don't want it to go to cold, but in a way it's a good thing because the investigation paperwork will become accessible to the public. That's a plus. Okay? That'd be a plus. But back to the main event here. Hey, what's up? Back to the main event here. I lost my lighter again. 15th time this morning. But back to the main event. I got it. Excuse me. So, oh, the slot machine? Yeah. I've had that for almost a week now. But no, like I was saying. So we're gonna focus on those who don't want to focus on them. Okay? The focus is Fred, why are you so pissy with your family? Ziggy, was it your intention to go and see Fred to take him from the one he was with? Hmm? Was that your intention? Was your intentions to go and wreck a family just to try to get close to this case? And what is your beef with Andy? Because you seem to be wanting all the attention off of you and on him. When we already know Andy's been questioned, have a lie detector. So why are you going after him? What are you hiding? What don't you want the spotlight on for? Hmm? That's what I want to know. Since you want to be a twat to your own kin, now I'm going to ask you some hard questions. Hi, Gibbs. Come on, up. Hi, Gibbs. What you doing, baby boy? Hi. Oh, big boy purring. Yup, my friend. Yeah, I checked that out. But yeah, so that is my question. Why? What are you hiding? What are you hiding there, Fred? Pretty much. That's the problem. They all have to pay. They all have to show proof, but we're not going to get that because it's still under investigation, Sassy. So once it goes to cold case, the investigation itself will be ended, and thus for everything they have will turn to public knowledge, public information. Thus for can will be released to public under the Public Information Act. So, Mr. Fred, you don't want. Why don't you want people looking at you? What's up, Bethany? What's up, everybody? Okay, I remember who you are. I'll get that. I'll get back to you on the next one. I got too much loaded up right now. Um, and then you want to sit there and accuse people of dumb shit last night. At least your chat, anyway. So we're gonna have a nice little discussion about that. Fucking flies. Well, I don't know why you gotta get your face on. Shit, it should have been. You should have been born with one. But Mister Hill, what are you hiding? You hiding the fact you're hiding the fact that your son that lives with you has a child neglect charge because we already knew that. We hiding the fact that you're with a home wrecking POS. Yeah, we already knew that. See, for the longest, I was telling everybody just to leave. Okay, just to leave you and Adrienne alone for because your marriage is your business. But now that you want to throw the light off of yourself and onto your and onto somebody else, then why did I get to fly that time? Damn it. Then why? People have been checked out already. She could have been taken by a stranger. Yes, but you see, but listen, here's the thing, okay? KBI already released the fact that there was no sign of kidnapping and no signs of foul play. They already released that. So, or could this just be something bigger that people have overlooked? Could this just be something a little bit bigger than all of us? About 150 feet bigger than all of us. Could that be it? Could there be something so much bigger, something worth harming somebody over on them hills, in them hills? Fred was cleared and let to move out of state, from what I understand. I get that, but why is he trying to throw the spotlight on Andy B? Oh, he was on the road numerous times. Yes, because he lived on the fucking road, and it's a public fucking road. So you wasted TBI's time with bullshit. So, what could be up there and that on that damn hill that's worth a little girl's life? That's worth anybody's life. Hmm? Connie, you're horrible. That's what I want to know. I want to know what causes bad blood between Fred and Andy, since they're cousins. From what Adrienne's telling everybody, they're cousins. So I want to know why. I want to know what caused this. Could it be because the family left your cousin way more property than you? Hmm? Could that be the problem? That's what I want to know. I agree. I think they know too much, but yet again, I think they know absolutely fucking nothing. A child just doesn't dis a fuck appear. This is a Harry Potter, people. Okay, this ain't Harry Potter. They ain't got an invisibility cloak and go poof in 2 seconds. This isn't Harry Potter. A child just doesn't disappear. I can understand that, Pink Lotus. I can. But is that grudge so deep enough for you to try to blame them for something they most likely didn't do? Why did my phone go bing bong? I got a text message. So, what could make these people go stupid? Well, we know the obvious suspects, money, drugs. We know the obvious suspects. But what aren't we looking at? What are we not seeing? Well, yeah, obviously. People in a small community like that know way too much about each other. But we're missing something. What would warrant somebody to go as far as to harm or take or make a child go poof? That's what I want to know. I'm dead. Well, we already know. Well, we already know money, but apparently nobody had any large amounts dropped into their accounts. What's up, Mama Bear? But nobody had any large amounts dropped in their accounts that we know of. Drugs, if they were going to do something about that, it would have been done a long time ago. Yeah, that's understandable. Susan, I can agree to that. Don't we're not coming in here to fight. They had to get her off that hill. CPS was involved. Don Woodhead life. Well, his actions were all accountable for. That's all I got to say. His actions were accountable for. And I want to know why all of a sudden this bullshit. Who's fighting? Nobody better be fighting. Most everybody knows my theory, and just knowing D Day was just a few days before Don's birthday was a few days before Summer got gone. Could be coincidence, but I don't think so. Well, we don't know. I would never blame them for something they didn't do. But I'm telling you, if I'm blaming them for anything, they most likely did it. Facts. I agree. I'm sorry. What did I miss in chat? I apologize. I was rambling. Go back up a little bit, Andrew. Boop, 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 boop. I missed something. Oh, I am so sorry, short legs. I hope you're okay, honey. I'm sorry. I missed that. I am so sorry. Why am I being Holland bling? It can only mean one thing. Nothing wrong with 6 up. So, but no. So this is what it is. Okay, I don't really believe in coincidences. Don Damien's birthday was just before she went gone, and that's JS. Okay, that's. I want to know that too. I don't think. Listen, Sassy. Destination Truth. Okay, I don't think Damien had anything to do with anything. I think he was just another name thrown in the hat. Just in my honest opinion. Um, Sassy, that is a good question, but how could he witness anything when he doesn't? When where he lived was nowhere near the property. That's what I want to know. At the time, the Hill residence, Mr. Fred Hill, was not residing anywhere near the Wells property. So that's what I want to know. Why is he even relevant? Why is he making himself relevant? Gibbs, Gibber Gibbs, Gibber Gibbs. Go on, go on. There you go, Gibber Gibbs. Fred's involvement is the truck. Well, You could also look at it as this, okay? You can look at it as this as well. Fred had reasons to go on that hill. His cousin lived on it. You feel better now, Gibbs? Okay. But yeah, Fred had reasons to go up on the hill. His family lived there. The SCB said horrible details to involve Andy B in the connection. Ow, you fat ass. Get up there. Ow. He wouldn't have been mentioned, maybe to shut him up by false witness against him. Yeah, maybe. But yet again, I take what JSB said about Andy B as a scorned lover until there is actual facts behind it. Yeah, he is. It's a public road. But until there are certain facts, dang, Gibbs, what do you want? Lay down. Gibbs, lay down. Lay down. Good boy. So, like I said, how much is it worth? I don't know. Maybe 25,000 for the land, for the property and land. Okay, Susan, Suzette, what's the problem? Maybe discovering truth. Maybe that does sound factual. Andy B and Fred Hill are cousins. At least that's what Adrienne is saying. Fred needed a place to go for probation, and Ziggy was an escape. Hey, what's up, Tina? My thing is, this damn cat needs to get off me. Go lay somewhere, Zig. Zig, yeah. Gibbs. Thank you, Gibbs. Go bug him. But my thing, okay, is that what do we know? We know that Summer's missing. We know a lot of people were questioned, polygraphed. We know that a lot of families and people's lives were ruined by people's theories. That was way too incriminating of JSB with details. The scorned was too. I don't know. Gibbs. Oh my God. How many wells and septic tanks on Fred's old place? That I don't know. All I know, oh, I knew that, but Andy didn't live at 110. No, Andy lived right diagonal from the wells. He lived on the same damn road. The only thing that differed between the wells and Andy's house was about 5 feet. That was it. All these people point fingers at each other and they all know what happened. I don't know. How much money was the land of Ben Hill worth? I don't know. Yes, it's yourself. It's yourself, Gibbs. You see yourself up there? Yes, you do. Do you mind not rubbing my microphone? Thank you. What? What? There ain't none over there, weirdo. Yeah, that's Gibbs. Gibbs, come on, buddy. What are you doing? Oh, shit. What about the cemetery atop the chimney, atop unfinished the cabin Don Wells mentioned? That's the thing. I mean, I don't know. But let's talk, while we're talking about this, let's talk about the last place Summer was reportedly seen. Do we remember where that is? And yes, a lot of people wanted that property as well. In my opinion, was all over everybody. Probably and could probably walk it. Probably. Yeah, right. So again, he was up driving up and down the road. Who cares? It's a public goddamn road. So here's my thing. Okay, let's talk about where she was reportedly last seen going. The alert I got said she was seen crossing the road with her dog. Hmm. Why and what makes Ben Hill so worthy? Now, ma'am, we could discuss that too. Do you want to? We already had this discussion once. We could do it again. Official reports leaving her home on Ben Hill on the 100 block of Ben Hill Road in the early afternoon hours. My question is, how is that humanly possible when even her brother says the last they saw her was in the fucking basement? So can someone make sense of that BS? Hmm? Welcome everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. So there's that. The bottom of my screen. Oh, no worries, no worries. Yeah, he does. So could that be a reason to make a child go poof? Hmm? Could that be a reason to make a child go poof? I'm telling you. I've also thought the church wanted the land for a compound, just throwing that idea out, folks. Well, maybe. But An Amber Alert went out because of the red pickup truck with the white buckets in it. Yup. So, how far in this you want to go? I mean, yeah. But yet again, if this was over land and money, wouldn't there have been a ransom by now? Just saying. Thank you, Beth Ann. But like I said, don't you think we would have there would have been a ransom by now if it was like that? No, Don Candace and Grandis made the girl go poof. Hmm. So if we go by what Papa Paws is saying, okay, Don, Candace, and Grandis made Summer go poof, then where is the relevance of Fred and Adrian, and Andy? Because I don't see any other than money hungry little fuckers. And to be all honest with you, I don't think Andy made a damn cent off anything. So other than Adrian and Fred popping off trying to get them clicks and views because their channel's dying, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. They would hide the fact I also think JSB and gang knew and maybe helped because of drug deals being involved. Maybe. DW is on the land as well. Uh huh. So, Mama Bear, should we discuss your discovery of this morning when we were talking about said minerals? Or have you not pulled that up yet? I'll wait. I got nothing but time today. But I can wait if you like. Because if it walks like a duck, smells like a duck, it's a duck. Quack, 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 quack. Mama Dell had tried to Morlocks, I think a neighbor maybe has ties to the Morlocks. I think a neighbor maybe. Well, Andy B was with JSB. She was throwing fits because DW and CW didn't want her cash offer on their land. Could that be why Fred and Andy are beefing? Because Andy made a move to make an offer on that land before Fred could think of it? Well, before Fred could get to it? Hmm? I said it within 8 months of digging. No one listened then either. Well, we're listening now. They detained knowing each other, then told all kinds of info. No one would inject themselves or deny their close connections unless they're knowledgeable or involved. I concur. I if you don't want you bring all right, people. Fred is dumpster diving now. Okay, congrats. Beat Bean says he doesn't think it's about anything to do with land. Well, what happens if you dig straight down on top of 110 on top of that hill, on top of 110? What if you dig? What if you stand in the middle and dig down? What will you find? I'm not sure, actually. Okay. Ziggy was done Laura wrong, so did Fred. I feel Fred is looking for a way back to Laura. In my honest opinion, Ziggy home wrecked Fred's home wrecked Laura, and that's how that goes. Nothing. Might get some limestone. I don't know. Mama Bear, since you're back, tell me what happens if you stand in the middle of their basement and dig down? What will you find? Or stealing from Dollar. Damn. The land was a huge issue the night before. The Wells and Bernards were hunting that old man because he bought a piece of it. Oh. But what's so special about that piece of land? That's what Andrew wants to know. Mama Bear, I'm gonna give you a pickaxe. Well, a jackhammer, a shovel, and a pickaxe. And I want you to go up 110. I want you to stand in the middle of that damn basement. And I want you to dig down. And then I want you to tell me what's underneath that floor. Because you already told me what was found. You already told the whole world what was found, but nobody wanted to listen. Mm. Whoa. East Tennessee is full of minerals and oil. JSB was bitching on a video about the land in the beginning. Yeah. JSB wanted to land there. Are videos of her saying bad stuff would happen because she wasn't sold it. Well, boo hoo. Well, I know it's destruction of property, but minimal rights at this current moment are owned by the people who reside on the property, the Morlocks and Don. But what's so great about the mineral rights there? What is there? What is underneath that home? Then why are they so worried about the mineral rights? That's what I want to know. Why do they care about the mineral rights if it's only limestone and shale? I haven't dug, but it makes hella sense with everyone fighting over the land. I agree. Either one of the things she said about not being sold the land was someone could die. Maybe. Or is there something else kept secret underneath there other than limestone and shale? Is there something else that is worth killing or making someone disappear over in that ground? Or is that house just sitting on top of something that nobody knows about? Is there about a 150-foot cavern underneath that house? So if for say there is no mineral rights to it, then why would JSB be so upset over the nothing taken than taking her money for it? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, listen. I already bashed my head off my wall millions of times, telling you that something ain't right with that family. But yet again, it was a sizable, from my understanding, the money was an awfully generous amount of money. Blood? I don't know. I heard there are two small entrances to a cave on the Wells property, barely able to find. Hmm. Hmm. I think it's been established at this point that there are 3 hours missing in that timeline of when she went missing. I agree. Well, I didn't want to. I don't like new people. Nah, probably. I'm not sure. It might be my end. I don't know. It's cold and windy here today. She didn't give them no money. She wanted to buy that land. They refused. They refused it. She said it. Yay, Connie! So, since the Wells property is officially off the table for any type of buying at this moment, and Bernard left his family homestead with with his old lady JSB. Why is Fred got his panties in a bunch? They all might want to get together and make up another lie for their timeline. Good luck. But you see where I'm getting at? And it's kind of hard. Yes, Mama Bear and JSB also when threatened harm to anyone buying from out of that area and not her. She said she had an old survey document and was going around checking the map to the property. Well, old surveys don't come up with new surveys, honey. I don't know. That is a new one because I ain't heard that throughout the whole time I've been uh throughout the whole time I've heard him talk. I ain't heard him say not a damn thing about Andy B. I'm not sure, Peter Bean. But you see, these are the random things that make you want to think. What is this place, this exact place, so damn special for people to threaten harm, etc., etc.? It was probably when I went over and redid the channel again. Dobbs was gone a day before she went missing. Okay, so Dobbs is off the fucking page. So, minerals, caverns. Why? Minerals and caverns and hideaway places. But why? People threatening to off other people for land. Why does this sound like something out of the early 1900s? DSB didn't give any money and was mad. The price she offered, it was sold for a lot more. Yep. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. Now, can we? Yo, Green Street. About bloody time you made it. P. Diddy. Shit. Maybe for real if caverns. Why did they need to chase Dobbs off 2 acres? There's another good question. What was so great about Dobbs's property? See, everybody's looking. Everybody says, "Oh, we're looking at the property. We're looking at the property." Oh, obviously, you're not looking deep enough. Literally, like I said, literally, they're not looking deep enough. See, other people have, but nobody wants to listen. So they say septic tanks. They say wells. Well, I say, why not look deeper? If there's an underground cavern of sorts, ain't no scent dog gonna smell that. SB said Dobbs was on her land and too close too close to the wells or septic. Or was it that Dobbs was a stranger and they had plans they didn't want him to witness? That could be it. Pineapple train wreck. Yes, sir. So, I was told I was wrong about the 2 hidden entrances to underground caves. That's because what's up? That's because nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to care. Mm. Andrew said Jose stayed behind to get money from. No, I didn't. Might want to fix that one. No, I didn't. He stayed behind because he wanted to. I never once said anything about money with Jose. But thank you. Boys! Really, I could go back to my first interview and say the exact same thing I'm telling you now. There are 5 caves in my backyard. Look at that. Look at those two fools. They're fighting and now they're loving. What the fuck? Mm. There is there's a site you can go to find septic and wells, but I don't know if it's legitimate for oh if it's legitimate for everyone. Okay. Oh, this is what an OG told me. Filthy rich and dying lonely. Fuck a Benz and fuck a Rollie. Life is what you make it, homie. Ugh. This is what an OG told me. Filthy rich and dying lonely. Fuck a Benz and fuck a Rollie. That is what you make it, homie. Papa, if you are, I think you are, you know. Okay, give me 1 minute. I have to use the restroom. Yeah. Facts only. I don't need to go back and listen to my own words. I know exactly what I said because I've only been singing it for the last 2 years. Thank you, though. Yo, all day, what's up? But yeah, so that's what I want to know. I want to know why. What is your damage? Since you want to come over here and rudely interrupt me, what is your damage? Hell yeah. My words don't change. But okay. Whatever you say. And who exactly are you? You're of no importance. None. That's who you are. It's all right, Suzette. Take your time. But facts only. If you don't have them and you can't produce them, then you're irrelevant. Because again, I never once said Jose was staying behind to get money from anybody. Thank you. Okay? Never once said Jose was staying behind for money. He's a grown ass man. His reasons for staying behind are his own damn reasons. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got nothing to do with money. Here's a kitty for you. Aw. Suzette, you good? Oh, let me see. Let me see. You and me in a world of a pure inebriation. Oh, do I seriously have to go all the way back into this bullshit? No, I really don't. Mm, because I don't have to. Hmm. I'll do it anyway. 'Cause I'm an asshole. Since you had to derail my whole live to make you a spotlight, please tell me more about what I supposedly said. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll give you time. What's up, Jill? So, seems to be there's some cloudium, some iron, fluorite, burnite, and iron mines all throughout Rogersville, Tennessee. Yes, I know. Black Friday sales. No money. No, don't care. Fuck off. No, actor. I was reading. I am so sorry, darling. Let me see. Acty right, acty right, acty right, acty right. I don't travel. Did you personally know TM before this? No, I did not. I didn't know Tim. I don't know Tim Mullins. Period. No answers as to where this little girl is. People playing mind games with the Wells Fred, Laura, Hunter, and the rest of these people. Yeah, I agree, Sassy. I do. But there's a lot of minerals and mines up in Rogersville that people neglected to mention. Excuse me. Someone just tell the damn truth as to what happened to Summer. I don't know what happened to Summer. We none of us do. It's only speculation. There's a reason they didn't want Ernie and his team, and on the property who knew all about the mountain and secret caves. I think they were a threat to find out all their bullshit. Yeah, pretty much. Andrew, what did Ernie talk to you about before he went into jail this time? Nothing? I didn't even know he was in jail. I ain't spoke to Ernie in a hot minute. I told you I've been away for a while. Been doing my own thing. So all these minerals and mines and everything up in Rogersville, but nobody had the goddamn common sense to say anything. Hmm. Yeah, it's crazy smart, but the minerals and thing about the minerals and things in that area. Yeah. Well, that's a Ziggy. That's an Adrian problem. That's an Adrian and Fred problem. That's not an us problem. Look, rock hounding might do good there. Nice list of minerals you looked up. I know, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. If we could get more on this, that'd be great. What mine or mines run underneath them properties? How many entrances and exits are there? Oh, oh, well, expensive rocks, yeah. But are they expensive enough to make somebody disappear over? Oh, thank you. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. But I do my best. It's a work in progress. I have to redo my kitchen, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass. We are listing to everyone and asking. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know. I see you. What's going on? I didn't even see you were in here. Where the fuck? I see you, Sissy Pants. If we want the truth, we need to look at Don and Candace. I agree. Candace used to collect crystals from secret caves only. See? You see? You see? You start asking questions, you start getting a bit more information. You see? What's up, ICU? What's going on? But you see, you start asking questions, you start getting somewhat of answers. So, Grandis was collecting rock crystals from a secret cave only she knew about, huh? Really? Jill deserves one what? What does Jill need? What does Jill need? Talk to me, people. I am so bloody fucking confused. So with all these rock minerals, let me relist them off. Barnite, Claudium, Fluoronite, copper, and iron. With all these mines floating around up there, why hasn't nobody thought to look? But here's another thing, peeps. Thank you. Here's another. Hey, Jill, what's up? But here's another thing, peeps. I went after it or not. Them, everyone else, talk to them. Yeah, talk to them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But my thing is, well, okay. But my thing is this. Okay, how much earth is between that basement floor and the roof of that cavern? Hmm? How much earth is between that basement floor and the roof of a cavern? Or, hmm? And you could do a lot of things in a basement, especially on in a remote, area. Nobody can hear you dig. LiDAR on Google may show hidden areas. It might. There's no direct with that. But I'm just saying, how do we know that they didn't? How do we know? What do we know? Yeah. But how do we know that these mines don't go underneath them properties and there ain't caverns or whatnot underneath these properties? How do we know that you know let's go somewhere is down there also maybe even worse Candace isn't found either. But I mean what's the big but I mean JSB threw a big stank about the property. Okay, let's just say they want money or took or to look for expensive stones, etc. What does that have to do with a 5-year-old little girl going missing? Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. You're welcome, Jill. That's the thing. That type of shit is an endless amount of money. Bank for a very long time if you hit right. Minerals, raw minerals, raw minerals are worth a lot more than processed. Yes, depending on the buyer. But my question is, what makes you think that because so many people said the last place you saw was in that damn basement. Okay, how much earth is between the basement and the top of that fucking mine or cavern or shaft or whatever could be underneath there? Secret caves, mines all over fucking part of my language, mines all over Rogersville. Yes, this is all in my opinion. Sorry, in my opinion. So, what makes us think How much room could be between that basement and the top of the shaft, cavern, what have you? The thing, I don't know if there are any mines there, but close to the but close any mines there close to the wells. Well, there's a bunch of mines all over Rogersville. My only question is, what's running underneath the Wells house? How thick is that roof between how much ground is between the roof or whatever's underneath there and that basement floor? Yes, we know that. Limestone itself is mined because it's used for a lot of things. Yes, but raw minerals on the market are worth a hell of a lot more than processed any day. So, yes, we know not to his own child. So, there's secret caves. There's mines laced all across Rogersville, Tennessee. Okay? The only way we can find out is when they leave, when they abandon the property for good. The only way anything can be found out is when the property is abandoned for good. Exactly. Act right. You go through the course of history with any mine whatsoever that was ever made. Look at how much blood was was spilt to obtain that property for those rights, for those minerals. It wouldn't be uncommon for someone to disappear over a mineral dispute. That's a good question, Joe. That is. I agree. But that is the question. This is the things that Misha, what the hell? These are the things that went by and forgotten about or overlooked because people dug say, yo, we're gonna dig on that property. Okay, dig on that property. Y'all ever seen the movie? Yeah, it's called Blood Diamond for sure. But my thing is, since the wells stated it was around the basement, what makes us think that the basement wasn't connected to one of these so-called mines? In my opinion, in my opinion, remember there was a picture floating around of Don's basement with some fresh cement on the basement floor. That could have been something there, but nobody wants to look. Everybody said it was a bunch of bullshit. Starting to make some sense now, ain't it? What about that ravine? Hmm? That could, very well hide some things. Just saying. In my opinion, there are way too many mines, way too many caverns in that area for something bad not to happen. Could have. Something could have happened in that basement and they tweaked the freak out and said, yo, guess what? We're going to put, we're just going to get rid of evidence completely. Kind of funny. But yet again, hold on. There's not a mineral worth the money to mine that area. Well, some people will say that, others won't. Yeah. Listen, some people will say there ain't enough in the ground. There's not enough minerals in the ground to get that money up. Others might see it a totally different way. I'm just saying. It's not us. She wondered what Don and AB were burning in the woods. Well, honestly, you got to take JSB with a grain of salt. Yeah, they'll all swear BS all day, every day. All right, you stay good. No, I'm thinking that she was never moved because she's still in the same place. Yes, I will. I'll have the wife make one up. Papa Paul's. I'll have the wife make one up and I'll drop it in community later. I'll have to remind her, but I will definitely do that for you. Now, time out. Stop this whole conversation. Before anyone says I'm out here e-begging, it was asked for. Okay? All 80 fucking two of you, it was asked for. I didn't say anything. So don't be coming out here saying I'm e-begging for shit. Okay? But listen, this is just in my opinion, guys. This is just with the tidbits of information I have. This is just my opinion here. Okay? This is all this is. It's just my opinion here. It's not fact. It's not anything. It's just one person's opinion. That's it. So before anybody goes out and say, yo, for a fact, Hilk said it, it has to be a fact. No. This is just in my opinion. Okay? I mean, not like I lived here 46 years. Act right. I'm not saying you didn't, darling. But I don't know. This is just in my opinion of what the records are showing. People that are showing me. It's just things that were placed on record. I'm not saying that somebody's gonna. I mean, okay, woohoo! You got limestone throughout. What? Hold the hell on a minute, okay? Uh, They're 38 raw limestone per ton is $30 to $38 right now. But bulk load pricing ranges from 28 to 100 to 150 per ton. That's what it's going for right now. Okay? Here. Right here. That's what it's going for right now. All right? Where's my button? That's what it's going for. Okay? Now, let's see. What else you want? Let's go. Well, that might be worth a little bit debating. I understand that. But I mean, if you're doing it by hand under the gust of night or whatever, you what's the price of a new shovel, a new pick? 20, $30. Well, right now, that's what raw iron per ton is going. Basically $101 for a fucking ton of raw iron. Oh, I know they did. But let's see, price so per ton in 2021. I don't know, guys. You roll out a couple tons of raw iron, it's worth a hefty damn penny. I mean, 5, 6 ton, you're looking at a decent payday. Copper's always been down. Copper ain't worth shit. Well, never freaking mind that. That's a large amount of money. A couple thousand per ton? Just saying. Yeah. But that says pound, but it was going for a hefty price per ton. But yet again, why was now that we're done looking at prices from 3 years ago? Okay, that's whatever. That's then. This is now. Inflation, prices, bloody fucking blah. Who cares? Yeah. And copper is a lightweight metal. Just saying. But that would explain. Now, hear me out. In my opinion, that would explain why JSB got all pissy when the Wells refused to sell the property, wouldn't it? I'm sorry, but at the time, copper prices were pretty goddamn high. Don didn't Don Wells don't let anyone in that cellar. I agree. I have said this once before. It's not about summer. It's about the money that they can make. Yes, and I agree, Sassy. I agree. Yeah. I don't see why you're gonna get blocked, Sassy. You're fine. It's your opinion. No, none of them care. None of them at all. None of them give a shit about summer being missing. Just letting you know, none of them care at all about summer being missing. Okay. All right, X-Ray. I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying I'm going by what the net told me. That's all. Don't mean the net's actually right. I'm just going by what I just did a quick look up and what it said. All right. It's pissy enough to want to watch anyone die because of it in others' hands. I'm dead. But I'm not being a dick. I'm not being an ass. I'm just saying. I mean, mm, mine's people wishing other people dead, pissy over, you know, deals gone wrong. I mean, no sign of nothing. Something's got to give somewhere, y'all. Just saying. Went to look at a house on Bleecker Mountain. It was a beautiful home, but every bit of copper was stripped out of it. Yep, because copper was at a high all-time high height. And Bleecker Mountain's an awesome area. Just saying. It's a beautiful area. Not too far from me, but it's a beautiful area. Unless there's a different Bleecker Mountain too, because I know there's one by me. I don't know. A lot of people take copper because copper prices are usually the highest of all. But if you are doing it by pure mining it out, you're looking at some hefty prices. Copper is actually more expensive than iron because a lot of the copper mines that they used to have are empty. I don't like a lot of creators and rarely watch anybody anymore. But if my son wasn't. Wait, what? Right? The family. It may not be they don't care. Maybe more if she is found, they're gonna do life. Well, yeah. But what makes us think that they didn't utilize these cave entrances? Kind of hard for a cadaver dog to smell something that's a couple 100 feet under the ground, huh? Yeah, it takes money. Money I don't have, but I ain't complaining about it. Every time I complain about that word, I get blamed for e-begging and everything else. I ain't complaining about nothing. I keep my money problems to myself now. Even though I don't have any to be even though I don't have any to be a problem, but I don't give a shit. There's a lot of meth monkeys in the woods like there is in the city, and they get desperate enough. Yeah, that is true. Copper! I hear you. Green Street. What's going on? I did. Oh, let me see. I'm sorry. I got 100 things going on right at the second. Give me a moment. Yes, I did get your email. I hope you got mine. I would love to see some of them photos. That way I can take time to go over and do a live on that, just so you know. I love. I have a lot of copper from Turkey. Nice. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Me, I'm going to my brother's for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to hang out with my other brother. I think anybody's capable of anything. Maybe not him with all the drugs he does. If it may not rise to the occasion, but her, she's only 40, right? I guess. I don't know. But it don't matter. Make it make sense. Because there's a lot of things I could say, but it ain't gonna make no damn sense. All right? It isn't. So I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer here. I'm just saying what's up. It ain't gonna make no bloody sense. Betty H, that is runs every damn Betty H. Hey, Trig. Betty H. That right there runs on every live I have done since I created this. Since I about a month after I created my channel, this has been running. Yes, and I hope that summer is found. But like I was saying in the beginning of my live, okay, why are others worried about Andrew's Cash App? He's doing good work, and channels need to keep running and need to keep running in his time. Oh, it's just because. Well, listen, it's just the way it is. It's just it is there. It's there. Okay. I'm not. It's just another option. You don't have to. I don't. It's whatever. I don't look at my phone and expect anything. Okay. I don't. I don't expect anybody to give me anything at all. Period. I don't. I could. It's just another day to me. I'm up here having a chit chat with y'all on my opinions about certain things and having a conversation. If you choose to do whatever you do, that's on you. I'm not up here forcing you to watch. I'm not up here forcing you to like. I'm not up here forcing you to member up. I'm not up here forcing you to do anything. What you do is what you do. Everything is there. At least I believe it is. It's how a lot of channels run. Even higher up channels run. Okay? It's just there. All the options are there for you. You don't want to? Don't. I'm not saying you got to. My son stays in the public eye. At the look at the natural grievings grievings parents whose kids are just forgotten about. Yes, I can understand that. You ladies are cray cray. No, I'm saying money is not the factor here for my channel. I could care less. But I will tell you this, okay, guys? I'll tell you this. A lot of things don't add up with this damn case. Fred is trying to throw a spotlight on Andy B for some ungodly reason. There's lots of minerals and caves and mines in that whole area. Okay? So we don't know what happened in them 3 hours that are missing. Nobody knows what happens. 1 minute they say she was last seen walking down the road after they already preached that she was last seen going in the basement. By her own siblings said, hey, we last seen her in the basement hanging with us. Okay. So everyone is guilty of something to do or not do with summer in not or not to do with summer in that circle. I agree. Yep. But at the end of it, okay, God willing, something comes up to where they can move forward and find her. Where are you running to? Words. Where are you running to? No. No. Out, please. I did say please. Please remove yourself. You want to think? Get me a cup of coffee. Be easier that way. Go on. Sorry, my child. Do you really think that the FBI, TBI, and searchers just missed a mine entrance? I'm not sure. They're not releasing anything. But if the case moves to cold, all that information from the investigation is turns into public information. And thus, for due to the Public Information Act, we can actually get a lot of the transcripts from this case to find out who said what and when and why. One moment, my daughter needs to talk to me. Yes, Pink Lotus, we can see your comments, honey. If there is a door in the side of a hill, would that be a cave, tunnel, mine entrance to sink? That could be. That could be. Yes, that very well could be, unless it's to a mausoleum. Hi, what's going on? I'm on replay trying to catch up. Happy Thanksgiving as well. Thank you. Wow, Pink Floyd, how do you know? Well, no, I mean, you got to know if there's a door inside of a hill, it could either be a old style type of root cellar, a mausoleum entrance, a cave entrance that was more likely a mine entrance than a cave or tunnel entrance. From you got to look at it that way. It could be a root cellar, it could be a mausoleum entrance, or it could be, like I said, a mine entrance. Ah, okay, Pink Lotus. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. They searched the neighbor's property. All right. There's nothing wrong with that. I am just putting out some things that I myself would personally, like for them to dig into more. But given the fact that I would like them to dig into it more, does not mean I'm going to call them and waste their time with something I would like them to do. And there is a little door in the side of a hill I saw in a video. Oh, wasn't there a few properties they were denied? Yes, there was a few. I think there was a few, not sure completely. I know Don was very leery about letting them search a lot of his property. At least if we go by, the YouTube street scuttle. So, but I mean, there was a lot of terrain they couldn't get through because it was thick. So that could have been an issue too. They may have missed something. Be careful in the hills because of illegal moonshine and Mary Jane. Agreed. Pink Lotus, yes, I know what you're talking about. It's been debunked. Okay. Like I said, could have been a root cellar. Could have been a mausoleum. You don't know. I would deny YouTubers, but not LE. Can't blame them on that. I agree. I agree. Don don't want all these people on his land, period. Yes, he did not want anybody on his land. From my understanding, his so called cooperation wasn't really that much of a cooperation. He also couldn't search indoors every house. Exactly. I think Don and Candace know where Summer is. Susan Lawson. Sue Lawson. I think as well that they know something. Well, at least Candace. Andrew, the photo that had the spot in the basement. Do you still have that photo? I saw it earlier on. I'm not sure if I know it was on my old laptop. I'm not sure if I have it, and I know for a fact it's on my computer. But I'm pretty sure it's one of my older lives. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to go back through, but that's a whole lot of lives to go through. Oh, thank God, my daughter is a darling today. Thank you. Now, slag that way, please. Old train tracks were mentioned and old mine cart on a track. I don't remember who, but that should be a thought. Thank you. Sadly, Sassy Pants, you are correct. It is a game. don't know about inside. All I know is what I was told, and that was that no one gave them any grief for searching outdoors. Okay. All right. But if you go back and listen, they said they were having issues with the terrain. They were having issues with the terrain because it was very thick brush, trees, so they could have missed something. Just putting that out there. And just because it becomes fall time and things aren't don't seem as thick, shit's still thick. And the red one, Don told them it was full of septic stuff. Okay, but you see, simple conversation. I believe it was the property with the junkyard that you could see from the creek when trees were cut. Maybe. See, good conversation. No fighting, no arguing, no BS. I've never heard that, Victoria. Where did that come from, if you don't mind me asking? See, it's not hard to have simple conversations with each other without fighting. Holy jumping. But I am gonna depress a lot deep. I am gonna upset a lot of you. I am gonna have to let you guys go. I have to go do my dishes and figure out what's for dinner. It is getting late, and I usually like to start my dinner a little after 4. So I have to go figure out what I need and whatnot. So you guys have a good evening, a good day, and a happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you before then. But have a great day, and always keep your eyes open, your ears open, and much love. I'll see you all